Welcome, everyone, to the show. I'm one of your co hosts, Brian Bacchus, and today is episode 282.
What's happening, y'all? This is Jamal Smith, another co-host. Our third co-host is out handling business, Miss Tony Bailey Rains. And as Brian said, welcome to episode 282. We are steadfast with our goal of being on every day and providing some good intel for you guys and just talking about some stuff related to Altadena and in general what's going on in our lives too. So hopefully y'all have fun. Glad that you're tuning in. We got over the hump yesterday. It's Thursday. It's a good thing. Thursdays are always good days. I like them because tomorrow's Friday. It's really cool. Go ahead.
You should change Wednesdays to the Humpty Dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Do me, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. Now,
can we get away with that?
Well, we just have to do the Humpty Hump part.
Okay.
You know what? You should make some AI music, man, that kind of matches that. Then we won't have to worry about it.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say something that I haven't said in a long time.
Uh-oh.
And that is, we are the longest running podcast in the world. ... Talking about Altadena. I don't think anyone's going to catch us at this point. We're 282. We're 18 away from 300.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to Kijana the other day. He said, at the pace y'all going to surpass me because he's got about 500 podcasts. He does his daily grind every day. He said,
right.
I haven't been doing it in a while every day, but y'all stay consistent. I'm proud of y'all. Love y'all like brothers. You know how Kijana talks. Sometimes he goes into his mumbling stage. He's like, yeah, but y'all some cool. You brothers, you know what I'm saying? But overall, Kijana is the man. That man hit the ground running. I would have to say 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah, he jumped into the travel thing. He's been doing that for years. The man is consistent. I'm gonna have to say that right now. I mean, he consistently wears 3-piece suits.
Hey.
I'm always bagging on him because I can't stand wearing suits. So I bag on anybody that wears suits every day. They always look like swindlers, like insurance salesmen,
like the old school image of folks,
or like people who go to church every day. Like like when you see a pastor on the weekends, he's got on the nice polo shirt, the shorts, and then the socks with the little things that hold the socks up, the black ones, and the dress shoes. like you don't understand that there's other a wardrobe attire that
you can relax a little bit.
They have some church shoes, tennis shoes by Nike. I had some. They was called glass slippers. Most of the people call them wallabies. But like Drewski, have you seen his parodies lately about pastors?
Nah, not about pastors.
Oh.
Nah, that cat's pretty funny though.
He's funny. He got one where he's driving out away from the church in his Rolls Royce, and one of the parishioners catches him and says, "Hey, Pastor, can you pray for my wife?" I'm like Mike Epps. I'm laughing before I get the joke out because it's funny. So he goes, "Make the signs today, brother." He said, "No." He said, "Man, get away from my car." And he spit at him. I was like, "Wow."
Like, you ain't gonna get no prayers unless you pay your tithes.
What they say, what they say, if you dance to the music, you got to pay the piper.
Something like that. I've heard something like that.
Yeah, that was a song back in the 70s. If you dance to the music, don't you know you got to pay to the pipe? I think it said, "That's your mama," or something like that.
What?
If I can remember that song correctly.
That's funny. So, I don't remember, or I don't know the words to most songs until years later.
My dad was.
And then it's like, what? So you probably know. I always hear the music first. I know all.
If I had a hammer,
what they do.
let's just use this. Here's my hammer. This is my dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is my brain. You're gonna learn these words. You're gonna learn them. He wasn't hitting me. His was more anecdotal. Mm-hmm. Like, pay attention to life, and you'll get a lot out of it.
Hey, you've been paying attention. You took heed to his words.
Shoot, I didn't have a choice. 10,
hey, that's a good 10, thing. It served you well.
11. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I'm trying to see how many more shows we got to go before we hit 300. 15, 16, 17, 18. So I think on the 10th of March, we will hit 300 episodes.
And that will be episodes starting after that. It'll be season 7.
Right, man. We're going through these seasons. Now, we do it this way. But IMDb wants you to do it by the year, since we have many episodes.
That's right.
I never thought last year at this time, what do we have? Like 15 episodes? Let's see, 263,
like
263, 20 episodes. Like, 19 on this particular day. Never thought I would be saying, wow, look at all these episodes. So we were just happy to get through the day. I was nervous the first 2 weeks. I was like, is this thing on?
Yeah, we didn't know what the heck we were doing, other than just trying to help folks out, which I think.
Well, we knew what we were doing. We just never were in front of the camera doing it.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
Because I can run this show by myself without being on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I can fade in, switch over, focus on the person, bring the stuff in, but I'm glad that you all have embraced this endeavor. And even Tony's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but now you know.
She does, yeah.
After you grind for a year and the first 2 months, she was like, I'm not even touching that part. I'm just going to participate.
Well, that's one of the benefits of doing this 5 days a week, right? You're exposed to it so frequently that you're inevitably going to learn how to do most of the stuff on here. Even if it's just 1 or 2 things, that's more than you thought you were going to do. But it was going to happen regardless.
Right, and I'm just so proud of, we're getting ready to start our youth media program. That's registration will launch March 15th. We're probably going to lean towards probably starting it closer to the summer. Still have to acquire funding for it, as well as equipment. I want every student to be able to take something with them. Also setting up the different studios for appointments to take the students to once we have them enrolled. It's going to be a rolling enrollment, meaning we're going to take on 45 students in this fiscal year coming up July. Each is going to be a set of 15 students per segment. I had a great thought going, and just it left and went back to hibernation. It just makes me mad. So we're going to be, I have some studios, some people that direct studios that I know personally when I was working for studios back in early 2000s. You never lose those people's connections. So I'm going to be having the tours where the students can go and actually see what their skills that they will learn in this program will net them in the future. Mm-hmm. And this program is only for fire victim students. Fire victims, the people that are involved in fire.
Do we have an idea of how many kids there are that kind of fit in that category?
That's what the current thing that I'm working on. And it's hard because there's probably
a survey of some
probably 1,000 kids at least. I know for a fact that between Avison and Elliott, there's plenty of kids. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how many. I don't know what the census is. Yeah, all the ones that ended up having to go to different schools.
Yeah.
Between the ages of 14 and 22. So a lot of them are in college and stuff like that. The reason why I wanted to be so diverse is because I want young people to learn how to work with their older peers, but be supervised by an even older person such as myself. I mean, walking in now, Sonny, you're not supposed to be handling that camera like that. Let me show you how it works, son. I won't be doing any of that. I like peer-to-peer. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's the voice to that screenshot. Now listen here, Sonny boy. We used to imitate old people, and now we're old.
Yeah, that's funny. Seemed like it happened overnight too. Isn't that crazy?
It did. 30 years gone in 5 seconds. Not gone in 60 seconds.
Exactly. It's like, what in the world? Sorry, I have to grab my cord.
I'm just happy that tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Now, most people aren't happy about that. But the reason why I'm happy about it is because my dad's birthday is on the 13th of February.
Yeah, Mr.
And it just happens to be on a Friday. So I'll probably be having some great conversations with him before the show starts because he's on the East Coast. So I can afford to call him at 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock his time anyway. So.
Yep.
And we'll probably chop it up for our usual I don't want to celebrate my birthday conversation.
Don't worry, I'll celebrate it for you.
Oh, I do that every time. I think I might even pull up a couple of archive videos where I took him out to his favorite vegan restaurant, Sage.
Speaking of birthdays, I want to just reminded me. I want to give a birthday shout out to my cousin Dina in Ohio, and cousin Ron Doggy Dog Williams in Texas.
Today. Oh, is his birthday today? Mm-hmm. Oh, shenana poop. Get busy.
Oh, what? Shenana poop.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, Lord.
Shenana poop. That's my boy. He sits on top of the camera and looks at me going, "You ain't."
You're funny.
He goes like
this. An image
he goes like this. You ain't. Now you
want to know what this thing is. Wait, hold on. One of them little things that you sent images of, and it had eyes and this little bitty nose.
I know. He looks like this.
Yeah, that thing looked kind of creepy. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked like. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That's what you put. Go. I saw what you did there. I have a whole bunch of those. I'll send them to you.
I know, but that's the one that kind of freaked me out. I was like,
that's the one I put on like certain ladies. Brother, like, that wasn't right. I got my eye on you. Oh yeah, I got them all right here. I sent you like 9 of them.
Yeah, I know.
The one with the dog, the pit bull with the person's face.
That looks so creepy. I don't like
that. Yeah, but
one
the Pillsbury Dog Boy one is he's he got a Wendy Williams, he got a Jonah. Okay, so you remember the one the one from the one that's Jonah doing like this?
Yeah.
So that's 3 memes in one. It all happened at the same time. So they were at the awards, and one of the ladies got up there, and she goes, "Let's dance. Come on, Jonah, let's dance." And he's going like this. Oh my God, it's so funny. And then the one with Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah,
with his hairline up here, but the part starts way back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that one.
Oh man, I'm gonna start finding funny pictures, and that's what we're gonna start using to express our emotions. Like, look at his hairline; it's all the way up to the front. That part starts about 3 miles back.
Not miles.
Looking like Bill Cosby's younger son. And are those tiger glasses? Are those cheetah glasses?
Yeah, I don't know.
You look like I see you talking about me.
Remember the what was it? Like the tiger eye bracelets and gemstones? Do you ever get like Tiger Eye?
Probably, I got some stones, but like I used to wear these, but they broke.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're talking about these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to take them off because they started to like come apart. When somebody gives me something, I wear it and never take it off until it just falls off.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gone through. So as you can see on this wrist, I'm representing everything under the sun here. I can get this together. So you see that?
Oh yeah. You got
everything. You got Steelers, Decal Construction, 911, Altadena, Ted X Altadena, and my birthday bracelet that I got.
Man, I can't keep those things on all the time. When I go to bed, I gotta take them off. Even this one I have on because it'll go down further and it'll cut my circulation off.
I know, and it's supposed to be creating circulation.
Yeah, crazy.
The thing that's helping you has become your downfall.
Let's see what Mackie Samuel says. You open interviewing what's called Altadena diaspora, people that decided to move away from Altadena and relocate. Heck yeah.
That's what our Wellness Wednesdays is about. In fact, Samuel, if you go to this link, or if I can find it, there it is, and have the people sign up, we can schedule them. And in fact, if there are people that want to do it together, we can take up to 10 guests. Well, we can have 10 people on the show. So if you count us three, we can take up to 7 more people on this show.
And we've done an episode where we had several people, like 5 or 6 people, and it actually worked out pretty good. So it'd be nice to do that. We really want to hear from folks. Obviously we'd love for people to stay, but hey, let's hear from the folks who decided to move. That'd be great.
But that's what our Wellness Wednesdays that we changed to from way back because. So let me just give you guys why.
Thank you for that article.
We started way back Wednesdays. It was too much of a traumatized situation to talk about everything fire every day. I mean, for me to lose my home and my business that I ran from home and all the equipment and to jump right into this, I needed an outlet that gave us a break, and Hump Day was the best thing to do it. It started off with Jamal doing the Hump Day Camel, which puts a smile on your face every time. No, I mean, I laugh every time. It takes me into a situation where I don't think about this for 1 second, right? But then we noticed after the TEDx Altadena that we needed a wellness section to our thing, and so we switched. We didn't really switch it. I guess we started just
wellness was supposed to be like every other kind of Wednesday. It wasn't supposed to be every Wednesday.
But it turned into every Wednesday because there's so much wellness that was needed. And now we're moving into the phase of this situation where we now need to focus on regular folks, not dignitaries, excuse me, not senators, not tax assessors, not builders, but the people that made it so that this can happen. We need those stories. And
we definitely need to add that. You're right.
So I will be reaching out to Brent to see if I can have him. I don't want to contact him myself. I don't like to breach people's metrics and stuff like that. But sorry, I drink some water. This crazy. Yeah, all of a sudden it goes into one of them voices I try to avoid. I'm going to send him the link, and if they would like to schedule a time to come on a Wednesday, we're going to dedicate these next 20 Wednesdays to allowing people to come on, and because there was 22 of the participants that participated. If you guys want to see that, That's on TEDx on YouTube, and it shows all 20 or 22 participants and their stories. They're usually about 5 minutes, I believe. Yeah. I think it's 5 minutes. Or no, 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes. So if you're out, there we go. It's like Venom is trying to come out. What are you doing? Let's eat him.
Definitely check it out. You know what he's referencing, and I like to say that I definitely want to have the people on, but obviously due to their whatever's open for their schedule, so it may not be.
Well, I talked to 3 of them, and they were open for coming on, but this was during the time we were filming back in October, and I haven't been able to schedule a time for them. I wanted to actually wait till the new year, new outlook on life. And their narratives may have changed since then. Maybe they've gone a different route. Maybe they've gotten back into their homes. Who knows? But this show, we want it to be for the people, by the people. Since we're the people from Altadena, we're by the people, and we want for people to come on.
Yeah, we definitely want it to be all inclusive, because we want to bring all aspects of the recovery to you guys. And like Brian said, we started with just the resources because nobody knew what to do. We've always been encouraging people to come on and kind of share their journey, right? And we really want to get more people to do that now, just because it's been a year. And something ironic, and I know we talked about this, and this is the reason why we talk about wellness on a regular basis and not just restricted to Wednesdays, is there's still a lot of people in shock. And ironically, I saw a piece on the news where there was this lady from Palisades, and she was commenting about how, number one, there's a misunderstanding or misrepresentation of people who live there in terms of people assume that everybody up there was rich and that they had a lot of money. And this particular lady was like, I wasn't rich. I had just happened to be there for a long time, and I'm struggling right now. My house is gone, and I'm just now beginning to figure it out. And she even indicated that a lot of people, even in Palisades, haven't done anything yet. They're still in the shock phase, and we mentioned that for a lot of people out here in Altadena. So for us to allow more people to kind of share their journey and what's going on with them, I personally feel, and I think it's shared with Tony and Brian, that message, if passed on, if people don't get to see it, live, but if it's passed on to others who are kind of in the same boat, can be encouraging. It could be a way to kind of help people, jostle them out of the state of shock, if that's where they are. It can give them encouragement to obviously take that first step, but for those who are already in that journey, it can encourage them to continue. Then hopefully they can come on and share their stories as well. So that's my perspective on why to have people on. And I think it'll be very helpful for everybody, even the builders and stuff. If they watch and see what these people are going through and what they need, I think that'll be helpful for them when they engage with them, possibly do business.
Well, one of the things I would like to focus on some of these events is to introduce new builders to folks who haven't made a decision yet. As well as, there's three types of phases that these people are going through. I know I'm going through, suffering the loss. The people who are ready to get back into their homes, like my roommate, they are already breaking ground. They sent their deposits. They'll be back in their homes by July because that's the process they've been told.
Nice.
Some people want to be back in right away. Some people want to come in when other people are already building so that they won't feel a sense of loneliness being the only home on the street. Especially where we lived all the way down a driveway. We were behind the house. So there was the house, there was a big giant yard, and there was our house and the big giant yard. So imagine you're way back in the cut, you're kicking and fine, but when you go outside, you can still see all the way down to Altadena Drive. You can still see almost all the way up to Loma Alta. So it's like, and then you got the people who are going to wait till everyone builds back, and then they're going to build back so that they won't feel like they're coming back to a neighborhood that's not there. So everyone has their different perspectives. A lot of it is financially motivated because you only had 2 years for the additional living expense money. If most people were smart, they would have probably early on gotten their RV or something and saved that money that they were given to live in other places, because Airbnbs were going for $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000 a month. Some of them even higher, because people were gouging. I don't understand how you raise your rents due to a disaster. That's when you're supposed to be kind of lowering them. Get the same amount of money you were going to get if you rented it out regular.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to gouge your neighbor.
That's thinking like a
benevolent person.
With a person with compassion. When you say, don't raise the rent or whatever, that's a nice person, someone who's, got humanity in mind. But most people raise the rent. They're just thinking about their pocketbook. They're just trying to get that money. It's too bad. Well, it really is.
I'm on all these groups, and all the ones for Altadena, as well as Next Door. Next Door is the worst, by the way. It's a great platform for bringing neighbors together. It's a worse platform for people to try to vent, because you're venting. I'm going to give you a prime example. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to name the street so that you kind of get the perspective. So there is a neighbor who didn't lose his home on Los Flores who is complaining about the trash bins that the construction people are leaving in the front of the homes while they're trying to build their neighbor's house back. So they're trying to call authorities to remove the trash cans, talking about it's an eyesore. I'm just going to enlighten you, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. The whole town is an eyesore right now. Think about it. And if I have someone building my house across the street from your house that you fortunately did not lose, you are not my neighbor if you're going to complain and call and cause me extra costs while I'm trying to build my house back to become your neighbor again. Now, if you were that Karen Ken neighbor, then I understand your bitterness. And no one's going to like you when they come back to build back, because that's just one house that has the trash can in front of it. Imagine when the other people build back, where you expect them to throw the trash away.
Right.
They're trying to put it in a place where a receptacle where they can take it away from there without causing undue extra mess. We could have them redirected to your driveway if you feel that you don't want to see the trash can there. Like, have some compassion.
So it's temporary.
Have some empathy. It's not like it's going to be there for 8 years.
Yeah, then people do that.
Or the articles I've been reading about the people who have their RVs on the street because they're in the process of getting ready. They probably already have storage units on the property because they lost a lot of stuff. Maybe they were smart and evacuated everything, got everything out, and then they were able to come back, put the things in pods, and now they have a RV on the street, and they're getting tickets for that.
There's a lot needs to be prepared to have the RV put on it. There's a lot of factors in there, man. That's a shame.
There's no traffic in Altadena.
Yeah, there's.
Why are you giving parking tickets?
Right.
You act like this thing is taken up like a resident across the street complained that there's no parking on the street when there's 90% of the homes gone.
Yeah. Nobody's coming up there anyway. Not to visit.
Not at all. Not at all. Now I'm going to go up there today because I got to take pictures.
Yeah.
Of the new builds. But I'm also going to take pictures of the lots next to the new build so people can get a perspective of we still got a long way to go. So I have no idea why this person decided that they wanted to go on Next Door and rant about this. I ate them up. I'm like, how dare you? If it was the other way around, would you want somebody complaining about the bin in front of your house?
Yeah, it's a great question for them to ponder.
I want to bring the angry people on the show because I want them to see how inefficient it is to be angry at a time like this against your neighbor trying to get their life back. It's ironic because if they would have been the one to lose their house with the way their attitude is, they would have been screaming from the hilltops about how injustice they've been suffering an injustice because
Probably.
they don't know who to blame and everything. And I kind of actually feel sorry for the people that were able to keep their homes, because now everything around them is going to be new, and their house is still going to be 80 to 100 years old.
Yeah.
And they're going to be bitter about that.
Some will. Some will be just fine.
I know I would. I'll be cool if my house is still there. I still got my memories and everything. I would be a little jealous though that you got a new house next door to me and your house is worth like more than mine. Even though comps would bring it up, but yeah, not as much though. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you got that old wood. You got my grandma wood in your house."
Not everybody likes new.
Actually, I'm the grandpa.
Some people like the classics.
Thank God I'm not a grandpa yet.
That's right.
That'd be a lot.
But I think there's been a lot of progress. So, I mean, despite the people who are complaining about, what's going on in the recovery phase, I'm so happy that that recovery phase is happening and that there are more and more homes being rebuilt. I think there's a lot of surprise that we've heard from other organizations, not just, for multiple reasons, one of which, let me back up, from other organizations and just people in general kind of following what's happening up here. They're surprised by, number one, how quickly the lots were cleared by the Army Corps of Engineers compared to what happened in Lahaina and other locations. I think it's phenomenal. A lot of people are kind of blown away by that. But then we also have shared that there's, dozens of homes that are, or at least a dozen or so homes that are already done. People are back in the house right now. That blows my mind every time I think about it. And then exponentially there's more every single week, every single month. There's more and more that are breaking ground, that are in the laying of the foundations and doing the framing and all that stuff. So by the end of this year we should have a nice amount of people that are back. And like we said before, I still figure maybe about 5 years out, maybe until the last one's built. Might be a little longer than that because we keep bringing up different people's circumstances, but I think the progress is amazing. Despite
so right now we have 14 homes that have been completed, 738. This is just Eden. It's just Altadena. I'm not talking about Palisades because Palisades really only have 635 homes they lost. We have
the dashboard.
Yeah, on our website under permitting process. So if you guys want to find an easy way to get to the permitting process on altadenatalks.org, if you go there, it will forward you to np.altadenatalks.org. I don't really say that much because it's easier to roll off the tongue saying it. But if you go to our menu and go to permitting process, you will see that we've embedded the permitting process site into our site. So it makes it easier for you to find it because it's a long link to go find this thing. So right now, Frank, let me share this.
You gonna share it? Okay, I was gonna share it.
No, you go ahead if you're already in the process. Okay. But right now, Eaton has 5,936 damaged structures, and then take this comment thing off and this so we can see that better. So as you can see in yellow is click on the Eaton link tab only.
I thought I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You know why you had scrolled down, so I was going by because I can't see that. I can only go by what I can see there. Okay. So there's been 1,469 permits issued. So that means 1,400 homes are going to be getting started soon. So you're going to see a lot of groundbreakings. I know the Altadena Chamber of Commerce has been busy with ribbon cuttings, because they get called for every business that opens, every groundbreaking ceremony, pretty much all of that. In fact, some of even Pasadena Chamber of Commerce has been up for some ribbon cuttings. We've actually been at a few of them to film them. But this is progress. And for it to be out a year, 1,400 permits issued. Actually, the approved are 1,769. That's the dark blue in the middle. And then there's the pink one is parcels with full building plans received. So there's still 2,000 more to go that have already been sending their stuff in. I don't count the first two because that's the beginning of the process. Rebuild applications received and zoning reviews cleared. Those things happen as they happen, but when they get to the point where they're actually reviewing and approving, these were what we focus on. So we're coming back faster. I don't even know what Lahaina's numbers are, but they only had 1,500 lots compared to us. We had 4 times the amount that they had, and we're moving faster. We got, put it this way, if they had 1,500 lots that were just getting cleared, we have 1,469 building permits issued. So we're going to have more homes being built back than they had lots cleared. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of our representatives from the county as well as the governor and other entities, because you got a lot of people that complain about things and bring the bad to light, but never bring the good to light. So one of our jobs as the longest running podcast in the world. You're supposed to say ... You're muted. ...
I did do it, but I didn't realize I was muted.
We got dead air here, buddy. Dead air. We're talking about Altadena, longest podcast. We're talking about Altadena, and we're just proud to be able to keep bringing you this news. And we have a lot of people that watch this, majority in LA County, but we got people from all over the world. I look at our stats on a regular basis, and I'm amazed at like who comes to this website. Like we've had, and I'm not saying we don't even promote the website, but we have at least 1,000 people have gone to the website in a year. And we're not special. There's thousands of other websites that you can go to that are exciting, but none are going to be more informative about Altadena than our site.
We're just trying to be consistent and go with what we originally planned to do and just do it every day to the best of our ability. And we're going to continue to do so.
And if you don't like it, then go take a nap.
Corey Bishop says, hey there.
So I'm going to show you. We have somebody in Colombia. Now, I'm going to share this real quick.
Colombia.
I think this is fascinating to even look at. Let's see, share screen. We have to be able to share the screen. All right, let's see if this is going to look right. There we go. So if we go to, this is our site map for our website, altadenatalks.org. Try to make this as big as possible so that we can see it. Of course, something just happened.
You just went to the map below.
Oh, is that what it was?
Back up. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that threw me off. I was like, because it's so big, I couldn't see that. Mm. So let's see. Do we have anybody? Oh, look, we got one person in China that has checked out our site. Isn't that crazy? They came on a couple days ago. New visitor.
Nice.
But I mean, we have a lot of people that come on across the United States. So
we got some people connected to Altadena. You know that, no matter where they live.
Right, and these are probably most likely people. Like if you go to Atlanta, I know there's a whole Altadena resident club down there with people who have migrated there. Mm-hmm. We got some people in Iowa. This says LA, but I know this is probably a VPN because it's showing it to me, somebody else. Texas, Seattle.
A lot of folks in Texas, boy.
Right. Yeah, more than what they're showing right here, because this is showing the latest visits. Now the colors mean that they've been back a few times. So red is latest, orange is 10 previous visits, 25, blue is 25, and green is 48. So if we zoom in on California, which we know where a majority of the ones are going to be that repeat, you can see them all right here. So green, at least this person's been on there 48 times. In fact, it doesn't even show it. Yeah, visit number, they were almost our 2000th visit. Somebody in Thousand Oaks. Oh wait, this is Goleta, California. That's past Santa Barbara. And a few others in LA, mostly in LA. Paris, Hemet, Vegas. So we got some repeats in Vegas. A blue and a green, so whoever's there watches it a lot. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate every effort of everything that you guys do when you come out here and check us out. We are just trying to become your one-stop shop for information regarding Altadena.
Absolutely. So. And have a little fun. We talk about, non-Altadena stuff, and like we're about to right now. This weekend, a lot is going on, not just for, what time of year it is, because it's Valentine's Day weekend, right? Valentine's Day is on Saturday. A lot of people are going to do some stuff. And then, but it's also weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. NBA All-Star weekend out here this weekend, too. Hold on.
So my cousin.
Noise on my side. I'll be right back.
Okay. My cousin put up a post. And I actually have to see if I can pull it back up. Here it goes. Oh, it disappeared. I hate when that happens. You can't put Facebook on pause for long. But I'm going to go over here and see if I can go to her page. Yeah, here it goes. So she said, if he takes you out to dinner on the 13th, you're the mistress. On the 14th, you're the girlfriend. If he doesn't take you out at all, congratulations, you're the wife. Contact me for all your web design needs. That's how she landed to it. Kiki, you are funny. So that's my cousin that lives down in, I believe, Texas or Atlanta, one of them. But here's my theory on that. So I have never taken anyone out that I was significantly with on Valentine's Day. And let me tell you why. I can't stand Valentine's Day. It's a big crock of crap. It is just there for you to spend a lot of money. Now, this is my sacrifice. This is my compromise. I will cook you dinner on Valentine's Day. But I will take you out on the 13th or the 15th to a regular place because it's not crowded. So that's my compromise. You actually get two Valentines when you're with me. You get one where I personally become your chef. I put on a little towel. I set the table. I do everything. I cook the meal. I do everything that you need, and you're treated like a queen that day. But I'm still going to take you out either the 13th or the 14th. Now, this year, my fiance, I'm not going to do anything with her tomorrow because that's Friday the 13th, and I don't want to do anything on Friday the 13th. The 14th.
Just to be safe, right?
Well, I'm going to be cooking her a nice meal. And then the 15th, we're going to go to a nice spot and watch a performance and have a dinner. It's already been planned. So, and knowing her, she'll probably pop on here and say, yep, that's right, or whatever she's watching. Normally she is watching, but and I usually get a comment from her, but I didn't get one today, so I must not be loved 2 days before Valentine's Day. I don't know. I think I felt some type of way about that. I don't know. But so we got a few people that have come on. We got Roz Toes has come on.
Surprise.
Corey has said, hey there.
Yeah, she was on my Facebook.
And E.A. Williams said, hey, Leon, that's awesome. So, as you know, a lot of people allow us to post on their particular pages. And so General Lee has graciously given us permission to post on his platform. So that's where E.A. Williams has come in from. And we had our special guest yesterday has joined Action Altadena, which was Camille Hodges. Appreciate all your insight yesterday on and all of your endeavors in Altadena.
Yeah, you guys are doing all kind of stuff.
And you are actually going to be always in our hearts because you are a John Muir High School alum.
Go Mustangs.
So yes, it's the trifecta completed. But yes, we see comment. Thank you. Not all of it. That's how we do it though, See, that picture doesn't depict how she really is. That picture looked like, I know you lying. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know it all day, baby. So congratulations to Muir's fundraiser. They raised $12,000 needed to create the mural.
Oh, for the mural? That's dope.
So that mural, when you're coming on the freeway, driving down the freeway, you can see Muir's auditorium plain as day. That is going to commemorate the 100 years that John Muir High School has been in existence. Started off as John Muir College and then migrated along the way. And now it's a combined high school / college prep. So we have PCC is actually on the campus. They take up the whole building where the music building was. I always forget if that's A or D. I think that's the D building. Is that the D building?
D building? Yeah, that's where the music room was.
Yeah, so
that's where the mom's classroom was too. English and all that stuff. Home ec was in there.
Yeah, Mr. Vaughn trying to tell y'all how to cook and balance your checkbooks.
And a lot of us. Miss Hutchinson before that.
I have to give credit to the teachers from my era. I don't know what y'all doing now in the last 10 years or so, because Muir's gone through some rough patches, and especially between 2005 and 2010. Mr. Cash had to come out of retirement to help bring it back to where it was supposed to be. But I credit a lot of teachers, not just my Muir teachers, but my elementary school teachers. Let's just go back to 4th grade, where I learned how to balance a checkbook by Mr. Goodwin. He had a class called City. And in that class, everybody had a role. You worked at the bank, you worked at the grocery store, you were the manager at this, and we would go around and we would do commerce. We would buy vegetables. We didn't know the value of money, but he taught us the value of money and how to use it, how to save it, how to do a ledger. I mean, we're 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. You should
and we're learning how to do this. So I made it a job. I told my mom, I said, hey, Mom, if you pay me $15 a week, I'm, now she's on here too. So she can attest to this. I go, Mom, you pay me $15 a week, I'll write all your checks. And she looked at me like, boy, you don't know how to write checks. I said, give me your bills. And I pulled the bills out and got her checkbook and I wrote the check, put the date. All she had to do was sign it. And she was so impressed. She was like, where you learn all this? I said, there's a game we play at school called City. And they teach you how to do this. So I learned all my allowance to be able to go to the movies and do all this stuff because of Mr. Goodwin. So thank you, Mr. Goodwin, for creating that entrepreneurial spirit early on. My second mentor for business is none other than my mom.
All right, Ms. Bacchus.
She had me paying attention to her when she started her first business. It was called Bacchus Enterprises Unlimited. And she created resumes for people. And she made a nice chunk of money doing that because nobody was doing that. Right. She was always like innovative when it came to coming up with an idea to make some money. Where do you think I get this from?
Now I know.
She was my first business consultant mentor. And she didn't even teach me. I watched her. Just like when I stole her car and it was a stick. She was wondering how to learn. I said, I watch. I'm like one of those sponges. Oh, so that's how you do it. You push the pedal down. Oh, you push the gas. Oh, then when you in between, you pull the stick and then you put it back. Okay, I got that. Okay, so when she's slowing down, now she's going from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. I got all that. She don't realize I'm over there watching because she over there singing her Roberta Flack while she driving and all that. And I'm going, yeah, the closer I get to that driver. Yeah, because the song is the closer I get to you, her with Annie Hathaway. She's singing that. I'm singing the closer I get to steal in this car, the more I'll learn how to drive. Plotting against your parents. Oh, the good old days.
You took a great story and went sideways with it.
No. It wasn't a plotting against your parents. That's just, I can say that now. Back then, I wasn't plotting against nothing. I just wanted to go see this girl, and I had no way, and the bus didn't run at 11 o'clock at night.
And if you knew how to drive that car,
I surely figured it out until I got that ticket on the way back. That was the first time I didn't get in trouble, which was ironic. Because she was so shocked. How did you even steal my car and bring it back without me even knowing?
Right.
Like, she didn't check the gas, nothing, because she assumed nobody's going to drive the car there. But
she was going to be so entrepreneurial and be a spark for your creative talents.
Well, my mom has always wanted to. I think I get this instinct from her. I hate working at a job. I hate people at jobs. Because, first of all, if you know more than somebody, now they're mad and trying to sabotage you. I'm not vying for a raise. I remember when I got my first first real IT job in 2000, working for this Nielsen firm. Mm-hmm. I had 150 people as my users. I was the IT consultant for not only the El Segundo office, but assisting with the San Francisco office, which had significantly less users. But I've always tried to find ways to become more efficient, to make my users be more efficient. So when they would try to give me promotions, I'm like, nah, I don't want the promotion. Can I decline it? I'll take the raise, but not the promotion. I don't ever want to leave tech. Because let me tell you what happens when you leave tech. When you're into tech and you go to middle management, then your next promotion is out the door. Because they get rid of middle management first. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yes, you're right. Go ahead, dude. You're right, Camille. I can work with people. I just can't work at a job with people. Because I'm going to be there to do my job. I don't want to go to happy hour with you afterwards. I'm not commingling. You are only at the job. I don't want to see you outside of the job. I have my own personal life and things that I do. No, there are some people. There's what they call community building events. Like, let's do happy hour on Friday after the job. That's the worst thing you can ever do at your job. Especially if you don't know how you act when you drink.
No,
nothing happened. That's the thing. Okay, Mom, I just said the story. You were so shocked. I'll let you control it. Mom, you were so shocked that I even was able to get a ticket because you didn't think that I could drive a stick. So you didn't even get me in trouble. I didn't get in trouble. You did tell them to give me extended probation. Not probation, but community service. Which that was a mistake on your part because my community service was at the ranger station, which is right on the next door to JPL. I had the best time of my life. I learned where all the waterfalls were up in Angeles Crest. I knew Angeles Crest forwards and backwards. I almost wanted to become a firefighter because of the fire camp that they made us go to for a week. And I thought I was hot stuff. Everybody else was mad to be there. I was not. I was happy.
Right.
So certain people think it's a punishment. It actually was another enhancement to my life. That's all it was. Yes, Camille. Yes, never.
Where's she gonna go?
Now, see, we didn't have cell phones back when I was working at jobs. I mean, we had them, but they didn't have the capability of
nothing
filming.
like the smartphones now.
Now, people will set a phone up across the room on you and buy you drinks and get you sloshed, and next thing you know, you're getting fired from your job, and you didn't even know what you did.
Yeah, that can happen for sure.
But yeah, that was what happened. I got in trouble. Gave the ticket to my mom 3 days before I was supposed to go to court, so it kind of threw her off. She didn't have time to think about it. We went to court, and she told him to throw the book at me because she really was pissed at that point because she had to take off work. Now, if you know my mother, she wasn't taking off work for nobody. I remember when the principal used to call her talking about I'm doing stuff at school. This is fourth, fifth grade. She come up to the school. And the principal would ask, she would ask the principal, why am I here? Well, your son's making fun of people's names, Mrs. Buckus. I already knew. She goes, Brian, go back to class. I'm not even dealing with this. I'm going to sit down and talk to you, Mr. Weigel. Is that how you pronounce your name? Because you surely don't pronounce my name right. And she went into, and my mom can do that. I don't care who you are or what you been. You know how Eddie Murphy go into that rant. She went into a rant. I'm sitting outside the door. I'm not going back to class. She don't even look out the door. She said, Brian, I told you to go back to class. I thought she didn't know I was standing there. She didn't even bat an eye. She didn't look behind her. She just tore into him. After that, I didn't get in trouble anymore because people always made fun of my name first. So that's why I made fun of your name.
Right. Yeah, you didn't start it.
You go open the door.
So I was the second person to get caught, though.
I don't care because I'm going to light you up. So,
I'm just saying that's how it is. Like, you watch basketball, usually the person who fouls second is the one that gets the penalty. The first one doesn't. The one who did the jab in the ribs or something like that. Yeah, I got you.
Or unless you're LeBron and you just flop without people touching you. That's a whole different story. I know when they go back to look at those replays, they were like, how could we be so gullible? This is crazy.
Hey. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Marcus says, what's up? Good morning.
Yeah, he probably was laughing at my last 5 minutes of comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thankful for my mom to have had the wherewithal to even, we were the only ones in the projects that had an encyclopedia. Everybody used to come over and try to borrow the book. And my mom said, I don't allow you little people, I'm just going to use the proper word. I don't allow you little people in my house borrowing my stuff, but I got a patio out back. You can't come in my house, but what letter of the encyclopedia do you need to use while you're here? Because I don't want to deprive you of your education. Right. And that's how she would say it. Mm-hmm. And so,
I'll help you.
Of course, I was a straight A student, but I got in trouble a lot because I would get done quick, and then I would call all my what do you call it? I can't say fellow students morons because I'm like, you don't know this? How can you not know this? You looked at it all day yesterday. Like, I was just even my friends couldn't stand me. I'm like, that's not even a word, dude. So it got to the point where they couldn't stand me because I always act like I was too smart. So I just decided to dumb myself down. And then not really dumbing down, but more so of a refrain, hold back on what you could do. Right. So my father would be like, why are you dumbing yourself down? I said, Dad, I need friends. And most of these people out here are related to each other. We have no cousins, nothing. So I need people that's going to have my back. So I can't keep calling them stupid if I need them to be my friends. That's how that came about. But you know what? We've been talking for almost an hour. We need to do what we're here to do. And that's tell you about what's going on this week.
Absolutely. So with that, I will go ahead and do the announcement. I jumped into that with the swiftness. So we're going to start the tippity top. So we have the Altadena Community Center where you can get in-person help for the essentials, get the essential services related to the 2025 fires. They're available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. We also have the LA County One-Stop Permit Center. They're at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. Walk-in hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. with rebuild consultation appointments available for individuals and small groups on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, only at from 8:30 to 12:30, and then Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. You can also do the Southern California Edison planners. Excuse me. Sorry. Those are open Monday or available Mondays and Wednesdays only from 8 to noon. And you would actually go to recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding dash or /1-stop-permit-centers. From that page, you would go to schedule and pick the day and time that you want to go. Just a refresher that the SBA has returned and is providing in-person assistance. For us, it's at the Eaton Fire Collaborative. It's at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're also at the Ronald Reagan Palisades Post 283 at 15247 La Cruz Drive in Pacific Palisades. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m. And as a reminder, the county is waiving or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the Eaton and Palisades fires. So you potentially could actually have your fees refunded if you've already paid them. And if you've yet to pay them, you could potentially have them waived. So I say potentially because as an applicant, you must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in your property prior to the 7th of January. In addition, you have to be working on an eligible project. An obvious one would be the replacement of your single-family home destroyed in the fires. That does include accessory structures like an ADU, a pool, or a garage, etc. It also, another eligible project would be building a standalone ADU for temporary occupancy during the rebuilding phase. What's not eligible, however, are commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects, in addition to those properties that are not damaged by fire. Now, if you're interested in getting either the waiver or a refund, you can scan the QR code to get to the application, or just visit recovery.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds. And what you would do is then fill out the form, and you can either include it in an email and send it to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov, or you can print up a copy and walk it into either the Altadena Community Center or the One-Stop, the Permit Center. And the nice thing is you only need one form because it covers all departments. The beautiful thing is CalAssist Mortgage Fund is still going on. So they're providing 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum amount of $20,000. The funds don't have to be repaid. And if you do get this grant, the money's paid directly to your mortgage servicer, and it does not go to you directly. If you do decide to apply, you want to be prepared to provide your mortgage statements, your bank statements, your proof of income, homeowner's insurance or FEMA claim, as well as your utility bills. And the eligibility requirements are: your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to a qualified disaster between January 1st of 2023 and January 8th of 2025. And this obviously includes the Eaton and Palisades fires. You also must have owned and occupied a home. It could have up to 4 units on the property. And lastly, you must meet the combined income limits of $211,000. So to actually apply for this grant, you want to go to CalAssistMortgageFund.org. And if you need help, you can call 800-501-0019 and get help over the phone Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And should you actually need some assistance in person, there are 2 locations you can get this help. One is the One-Stop Building Center at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard in LA. And the other one is the Altadena Community Center at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. Now they're open in each location 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, the emergency rent relief applications reopened on Monday. They're for residents still recovering from the fire. It's up to 6 months of past due rent or mortgage-related hardship assistance or eligible utility costs, and it could be up to $15,000 per unit. Now, this is for tenants who can apply directly now. In addition, landlords can still apply, and the website is lacountyrentrelief.com. One thing to note, though, is this application window closes on Wednesday, March 11th at 4:59 p.m. So if you're interested in getting this rent relief, please go to lacountyrentrelief.com, fill out the application, and get that app in before the deadline of March 11th. And then the Altadena Chamber of Commerce and Civic Association is now accepting applications for a Shop Local $500 gift card grant program, which is open to all Altadena residents directly impacted by the Eaton fires. It's also open to previous applicants and previous awardees. The $500 gift card can be used only at participating stores that are listed on the website shoplocal.la/recover-local. Now, to apply, you can go to altadenachamber.org, or you can scan the QR code. And remember, the deadline is February 16th, which would be Monday. It's coming up Monday. My Tribe Rise still has Adopt a Survivor matching fund drive, where they're trying to raise an additional $500,000 to go with the previous $500,000 that they raised to get to $1 million, so that they can actually provide bridge funding for rent and mortgage coverage for up to 50 families. So if you can contribute and donate, please do so by scanning the QR code on the screen. So BuildNotes.la and AltadenaTogether.org is providing a procurement party. It is happening, looks like today. Today is the 12th, right? Yeah. I'm tripping.
Sure is.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm tripping. So it is today, and I believe that Camille was mentioning this before on the show yesterday. Pardon?
It's tonight, 6
p.m.
p.m.
Correct. So it is today from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the core offices at the Hub, which is at 2333 Lake Avenue in Altadena. It is a place where you can join fellow homeowners and neighbors impacted by the LA wildfires to connect, share rebuild insights, and compare vendor and product recommendations. This casual meetup is about turning shared needs into collective buying powers. We'll talk about how neighbors can coordinate timelines, materials, and vendors outreach using Blue Notes to attract better vendors and unlock volume pricing in rebuild services and materials. So come meet your neighbors and trade notes and explore smarter ways to rebuild. So this is actually a pretty interesting meetup. I know that there was a couple folks early on in this recovery effort that were talking about pooling resources to buy in bulk, and this is kind of the similar concept. So it's kind of progressed a bit, and again, this is tonight 6 to 8 at core offices at the Hub. Doesn't look like there's any registration required, so you can just show up.
Just know that location is where the Chase Bank Plaza is, so it's right across the street from the Jack in the Box.
Oh, good point.
For the people that don't know the address system here, because we go by landmarks out here in Altadena.
Very true. Excuse me. So also today from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., the exact same time, if you're open to it, there's a men's healing circle with Yancey Cummins and Mike De La Rocha. It's at 300 East Colorado Boulevard, Suite 151 in Pasadena, which is the Paseo Outdoor Mall. To RSVP, please go to bit.ly/D as in Dina, H as in heels, -sacred-lessons.
I like how we say D as in Dina. Like, we're going to claim that letter.
That's right. That's right. So Webster's Community Pharmacy is having a Valentine's Day sale where you can actually save up to 30% on all Valentine's Day items from today through the 14th. There will be a drawing for love-filled baskets as well. The address is 2333 Lake Avenue in Altadena. If you'd like to call to get some help, it's 626-797-1163. And this one I put up, I was telling Brian a little earlier, it's not in our area, but the subject matter might be effective and beneficial for some folks who might be trying to buy for the first time in Altadena. So Senator Sasha Renee Perez, in partnership with Chaffee College and the Citrus Valley Association of Realtors, is providing a first-time homebuyers workshop. The presentations are going to be by Chaffee Federal Credit Union, Susie Dunkel Soto, who's a realtor, California Housing Finance Agency, and Neighborhood Partners Partnership Housing Services. So they're going to be going over the beginning steps, including financing options, credit scores, saving and paying down debt. Senator staff will be on site to provide legislative resources and answer any questions related to the casework. So this is taking place this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. It's going to be at 5885 Haven Avenue in Rancho Cucamonga. It's the Center of the Arts -A. And there will be free parking at North Parking Lot 4 off of Wilson Avenue. So to RSVP, please go to senate.ca.gov/7836-homebuyers. I didn't create a QR code, but I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll make sure that there's still space. But I thought there may be some first-time homebuyers in the Altadena area that may be able to take advantage of this workshop. So that's why I put it there.
This, before you leave, this should have been like a Zoom, because this is way out there in Rancho Cucamonga, and a lot of people are not trying to drive that far. Now, there are some probably displaced people from Altadena and Rancho that would be beneficial to them. But I think things like this should actually have another component to them so that people can actually tune in without leaving their place of business or work.
Yeah, it would be nice. Absolutely. So
and by the way, it's on Chaffee. It's on Chaffee College campuses on campus. So the address, they didn't really say where it was, which another thing. It's at Chaffee College. So
great point. Thank you. So hopefully, if they do it again, they'll hear us and make it a Zoom as well, or create a Zoom for the second one. Juicy Little Society presents their annual Galentine Party this Saturday, the 14th, somewhere in Altadena. It's for girls impacted by the fire, ages 7 to 21. It's basically an all-girls party centered around self-love, sisterhood, and simply being a girl. You do have to RSVP, and you know what? Let me just double check, or can you double check, see if there's still space?
I surely will.
I did a couple days ago, and there was tons of space. Assuming there is space, some of the things you would be able to do if you decided to do this would be scrapbooking and art, sip and paint experience, smoothie workshop, movie and popcorn, special gifts, raffles, and more. And the location will be in Altadena, and you will be provided that specific detail once you register.
Yeah, it looks like you still can register. So
perfect.
We'll check again tomorrow.
Definitely will. And then Altadena Walk Club is actually having their first walk this Sunday, the 15th. They want to gather at 9:30 a.m. at Unincorporated Coffee, which is located at 3045 Lincoln Avenue. It's for all ages and fitness levels. And it will be a light walk with neighbors followed by coffee. Sounds kind of fun. And this event is actually happening Sunday as well. Learn how to harden your home against wildfires. GER and certified wildfire mitigation specialists will introduce accessible home hardening upgrades to boost your home wildfire resilience. The training is going to include demo of non-combustible materials, information on how to negotiate insurance premiums, a free home ignition zone evaluation valued over $400, and introduction to a local job center where you can hire experienced laborers to harden your home. It is Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Collaboratory, which is at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. And to register, you go to bit.ly/G, E, R, 3. Oh my gosh, I can't see that. Is that HH? Hold on a second.
It says, where's the link? You talking about questions?
No. Let me, sorry
Oh, I
guys.
see it. GER3-HH, all caps.
It is HH. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just had to zoom in on my other thing. All right, cool. Hey, don't get old, you guys.
Right.
And then,
or just get bigger monitors.
Exactly. You could do that and fake the funk.
I've been faking it for decades.
I ain't mad at you, man. So there is a free webinar happening on Wednesday, the 18th, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The topic is taxes and your recovery. This is going to be where you can learn what you must report, what you can exclude, and how to avoid unintended tax consequences. It's provided for everyone affected by the Eden Palisades and Malibu fires. It is a live webinar, so it's Zoom, so you can scan the QR code to register, or you can go to EF, as in Eden Fire, survivors.net/events. And then Stronger Together, a Solution Summit. It's a free family-friendly event uniting residents, builders, educators, and civic partners to rebuild smarter and stronger. It's going to be at the Pasadena Convention Center on February 21st from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can scan the QR code to register. And Camille, I apologize. I don't have your event. I know it's in April, but I will be posting it as we indicated as we get a little closer. But it'll definitely be on our socials. So it'll definitely be there. Oh, yeah. So we have this event as well.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah.
I forgot I added this. So there is the Grief Party, a grief and loss vision board experience. It is taking place on February 28th. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's going to be at Deliverance Tabernacle Church at 1299 Sunset Avenue in Pasadena. It's being run by Dr. Tamitra Clark, who we've had on the show a couple times, and we really appreciate what she gives to the community in relation to healing. There is a fee of $100, so basically says, come receive some support and healing as you gain tools to embrace the pain, honor the loss, and live intentionally, giving your grief a place to live and not hurt. Fees are $100, which include a vision board, supplies, facilitation, support, and light snacks, and financial support to attend workshop may be available. Don't be discouraged by the fee. Your healing is worth it. Now, we're going to be providing this flyer and talking about this all the way up until the actual event, so definitely check this out. We always encourage you getting some help for your natural healing. And do I have another one? Nope, that's it for today. I'm going to bring Brian back on. Excellent. And that other event that Tony was talking about towards the end, the celebrating the folks that were 100 years old and 75. I did put that on our website, and I'll probably mention it again tomorrow. Not our website, our socials. Sorry.
Well, that is our show for today. How exciting. We covered a lot of things. We talked about a lot of stuff. We had a lot of interaction, comments. Appreciate everybody that came on. And we're just here to help the residents of Altadena get a grasp on where the resources are, what to do, where to go next. You know how we are. We're a finicky group. We don't trust anyone. If you're not from here, we're not going to trust you. You know, with your get rich quick schemes and your.
It takes time.
Yeah,
you got to earn the trust.
You do, because it took us years of. Everybody that grew up here can attest. Once you got past walking the gauntlet of being accepted here, regardless, now you're part of the team. So now you're on this side of it. Stand behind us. We got you. But yeah, today is going to be an exciting day. It's sunny out today. I'm looking right out this window. The skies are great. I know it looks like I'm freezing because, inside this studio, It's cold because it's disseminating air for all to enjoy. I'm not particularly a fan.
It is crispy in there.
Yeah. So
thank you, Camille.
Today I will be driving around trying to capture as many homes as I can to talk about on the Monday show. Actually, I think Monday's a holiday, isn't it?
It is President's Day. Yeah, I think today is also a holiday.
Yeah, they usually do Friday and Monday. Yeah, Lincoln and Washington.
Yeah, my kids only get Monday.
I only gauge this holiday based on NBA All-Star Weekend because they only hold it during that weekend. Because they know Monday's a holiday, so everyone's going to come out and have fun. Yeah. So I will probably be checking out some NBA All-Star Weekend events, as well as doing dinner at home on Saturday and going out to dinner on Sunday, as is my tradition of Valentine's Day weekend. So.
Yep. Well, I'll be in Vegas.
I know you will.
Not
enjoying two Valentines, your wife and your mom. Oh no! Wait, you're going for a tournament, huh?
Volleyball.
Oh yeah.
All volleyball.
Well, your daughter will have a great Valentine.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some stuff for wifey today. And
I'm sure
we're out there today because we leave tomorrow afternoon or afterwards. I'm gonna do a little of both. How about that?
And how?
All right, Spanky.
Right. Going back to the real deal. Okay, people. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, give you the skinny on what our perspective of Altadena recovery.
And other stuff.
This is a conversation. This is not a commentary.
Exactamente. I'm gonna let you push the button, man. I'll push after this. I just want to see. You did the beginning. Let's see if you do the end.
Okay. We have bad luck with me doing stuff.
Oh, just stop saying it. Come on.
Well, they upgraded the internet, so it works.
You can do it. Peace
out, y'all.